This is the last day of November 2023. Tomorrow is the December 1st, and that is the hardest month for me because I am by myself on my birthday, and it's on Saturday, my birthday, and but I'm going to celebrate myself on Friday because that's when I get the food from the store, grocery stores, not done food. I do it on my own, but I eat like extra food that is a little more expensive, so I don't eat it so very often, and it will be the birthday cake will be already done from the freeze that they have in the store, and it is like cheesecake, and then I eat. I don't know really what I will eat, but I have ordered turkey meat, and then I have shrimps also. So I don't know what I will eat, but something special that is just only for my birthday. And then is coming Christmas, and I don't celebrate Christmas like I did before when I didn't believe in Jesus as God. I have never done that. But I thought I was Christian, so I celebrate like Christmas like Christian do, and I was a Christmas freak. I started already with this in this time to put up all the Christmas and things, and I bought one Santa in porcelain every year, and I still have them, but I don't open up the box. I let my daughter take it, and under the Santa I have written down every year the year I bought it. So it is a little change of Santa every year. It depends what is in fashion that year, and it be you can see it on the Santa also sometimes. And I bought that kind of Santa that's showing the year. And so I have Santa with pigs, and I have Santa with a Swedish flag and all kind, and then the couple also Santa, and nice porcelains also, not some crap things, real porcelain. And I think I quit in the 90s, so they are old now. And I never buy Santa. And now I don't take out any box of my Christmas boxes. I have 5-6 big boxes with Christmas things, and I let it be there until my daughter will take it home because she like Christmas, because she think Jesus is God. So she is a real Jesus lover. So I have one the house where Joseph and Mary and the Jesus child. I have one that I bought in East Germany in the early 80s. It's very nice, fancy one, expensive one, because it's very old. I saw it in the window of a store window, and it was not about those things. It was something they had because it was Christmas when I was there, and it was something else in the store. But I like what I saw, and I go in and bought it. It's sad to say, but in East Germany, in the beginning of the 80s, before it's going into Germany, then I was like a queen coming into East Germany, and I bought very expensive things. For normal people, was it very expensive things. And I remember that we were eating at the restaurant, and then it come the mayor of the city came into the restaurant, and it was silver plates, and we check it out what he was ordered, because we sit in the same time they come into the restaurant. So I say to the waitress that I want to have that kind of food that that man is eating, the mayor eating. So they be happy to give it to me also, because it was expensive. There was much money for the restaurant. And then I wanted the same drinks that I was drinking, alcoholic drinks in that time. So I ordered what the mayor was drinking. And he be a little irritated on me that I copy what he was eating and drinking, but I thought it was fun in that time. And so it was cheap for us, but very expensive for ordinary people. So when I say I have not been good all the time, because I should not, it was like I mocked him. Now I'm thinking like that, but in that time I didn't. I thought it was fun to have so much money so I could eat and drink the same as the mayor for the city. So that I bought these Christmas things, the Jesus, Joseph, Mary. It's very expensive, because I have wanted to buy it, more of it, and I check it out, and it's very expensive. It's almost that I can't buy it now today, and then I was talking to my daughter for 2 days ago, and she say that she is going to go to the school in spring, and she is going to be more educated to bake cakes, bakery. And I say to her that, but then it is not vegans bakery. I say, how should you do with that? And she's laugh and she say, I would tell them after I have coming into the classroom, when I've been accepted to be in the school, she says. So she knows that she is going to lie for them, and I didn't like to hear that she lie, and it's a lie. She's living in a lie, and I feel sorry for her that she live in a lie with her father. Also, that money is so very important for her. When I tried to teach her that money is not everything, and she didn't get any extra money from me when we lived together when she was younger. She got that money that everyone is get here in Sweden, child support, that even the princess and the princes get. It doesn't matter how much money they have, they got some money for the children, and the same money, and it's nothing for royals. And when my daughter was about 14 years old, I told her that you can have all that money, and then that is what you have for to buy clothes and shoes and have fun with also. But it's what you get, and it was every month she got, and she spent it. My daughter is not into saving money. She have never been that. So she was short in money and wanted to do something more. But I told her that that's money that have you got to keep for yourself and do things. And if you want to do something else when the money is out, you have to borrow a loan from me and pay it back. And so I did to her, that when the money come, I told her, you have already taken some of that money because I gave you some money to loan, to borrow from me. And I told you I want to have it back when the money is coming, the new money. So she never got any extra. But then when I had to leave her to her father and have to follow God into United States in year 2000, and she was 15 years old, and she come to her father, and he didn't care. He gave her the money that she wanted to have, and so she never come to understand this, how important it is to don't be care about money, but have some money, always some money, if something happen. I am not total. It have happened that I have been total out of money, but mostly I have some money left in case something happen. I don't have money left that is for very expensive things, but some pocket money do I need. But in the United States, I was total out from money there. So I know it's important to have some money and not buy things that you run out from money. Then you need to not buy it and wait until save up money until you have the money in your pocket. And she is a total Jesus lover, and we are very far from each other now. I didn't know that we were so very far, but she don't understand that there is God, and then is it Jesus that is there. God the Father is not the same as Jesus. Jesus is not the Father, because if there is a Father, there is a Son. It can't be, if there is a Father, there is a Father. It can't be two Fathers. There is only one Father. Then you can adopt a Father into your life. But the biologic Father is only one. And so it was, I tell you that yesterday there was many pictures from the cricket team where I have this man that I healed from depression, and I give you a picture of him to see how he looked like today, and he is shining. Is no depression in him, and that what he got from me when I told him that I didn't believe the same thing as him. I say that I am not in religions, I told him, but I know there is a God. I told him, I know there is a God, and I can heal you if you need to be healed, I told him. And he say, do you have something you need to be healed from? I asked him. In this summer, I asked him, and he say, I have depression, he say. And then he sit down at the table with me, and I took his arm, and healing was coming to him. And heaven come also. It's so special there that I told him there is a misty here. It looked misty. I had closed my eyes. I was into the healing, and then I can't see anything from the world. But I say I see a misty. And he asked, what is misty. He didn't know that word. And then I say to him, it's like a cloud that is here. And then it was this woman that I have talked about, that she's have coming after that I have healed him, that she come one morning to me and say, entrepreneur. That was the word she said to me about him. And I told him also that there is someone coming that love you very much. And I think it is his mother or his sister, because I think he's not old enough to have a wife. But maybe I wish that he don't have a wife. I don't know. But at least there was, I say that to him. I didn't know why I say that. It was in the spirit. I told him, there is someone that love you very much. And it was a woman that I knew. And she have coming through more times. And so I still have that in my mind, that she say entrepreneur to me. And that a word that I didn't know before I talked to you about entrepreneur. And then I have it in my mind. And every time I see the word entrepreneur, I look at it and see if it's saying something to me. But I think that means, when she said that to me about him, that he was an entrepreneur, I think it's like a idea, a person that have many ideas in their mind and can come up with ideas that no one else have. And what it means in the spirit, I am not sure yet, but maybe you understand that to be like inventor, to come up with new ideas. So if it's in the spirit, is a good thing that have with me to do when she say that, because that means that he take new things, and that in the spirit way it's that like when he sees something in the spirit, I know it's not coming from the world, it's coming from the spirit. He accepts it. He understands it in that way. So I'm not 100% sure, but I hope it's like that, what she was telling me. And I have talked to her to go and get him for me. I will see. It should be very good if he come through and we could be a couple for work under God and work for the whole world. I need a man to work with me in the spirit. And so I have taken one picture. It was 3 pictures of him when they have like a feast now in this weekend that was. And I didn't want to to take a picture where you see his eyes, that he'll look into the camera. I want him to be a little more unknown. But that the picture of him, and you can see how much he's smiling now. And it was about this, about the Bible. I'm talking about the Bible, about Jesus. When he was talking, it's very much in the Bible that they talking about the past, and that it says in I think it's Peter that is saying that God's time is not our time. It is not that. We should not think in that way we think here on earth. When you read the Bible, you should not take things from this world and place it into what you read in the Bible. Because God's time is not our time. It's not, because in heaven, I have told you, in heaven there is only one day. There is not one night. There is only one day. So it never go over to the second day. It's only one day. And in that way you should read the Bible, or what kind of book you read that is for the spirit world. It's about the spirit world, that you should think there is only one day and never a night. And the night belongs to something else. It have nothing with God to do, the night. And it's only when in the beginning there was, when God come as a spirit, he come not like a human. He didn't come in a body. He come as a spirit. And he saw that this planet was avoided and it was dark in the deep. But why should he choose? It's a spirit now coming very hard on me. Why should he choose this planet when we know today that is milliards of solar system in the universe? So that make no sense why he should stop and say, that's a planet. And I'm going fly over it in the spirit. But there is another planet, and there is one planet, and there. Why did he do that here? It's because what I tell you, I have told the whole time since I started to get the knowledge from heaven, that this planet was full of living creature. But it was darkness. It was dark. It was to eat or be eaten, to kill or not, to avoid. What is different? To kill or not be killed, to be eaten or not be eaten. And that was the difference from other planets. There is planets that have nothing, no beings on it. That's why you have to understand that this planet had already living creatures that was evil. There was no light into this planet, but there was living creature that was hunting and eating each other, cannibals, evil in everything they did and say. And God's Spirit felt it that that planet, it have to be done with light. The light must come to this planet, because people was frightened. It's not that they kill each other, because those that kill is often more frightened than those that is hunted and killed. Those that killing it's better to go before I be killed. To some thinking like that. It's better that I kill before they kill me. And that's fear. And the hunted, they had to escape. But those that kill was also in fear. So it was no happiness at all. And God's Spirit saw that it must be something that make it turn around. So the light was coming, and God created everything with his words. It was not the human words. It was telepathy. It was not Jesus' word. There is those that believe that Jesus was the Word. They don't understand that they should not take the Bible text to be what we live in today and what we see it today. We need to see it from the spirit world, from heaven. We must see what we read, not from earth and put it into the Bible text. We need to take it from heavens and put it into the Bible we read. So they are saying this, that in the past, they're saying, because there is no years. So what happened just now when you listen at this, that can be yesterday. That can be in the future for 100 years from now, what it is, because it have no time. It's floating. It's not that it's the past and the future, and today is what we have here in this world. Today, this, when you live here on earth, you think in those time terms that you say in the past, in the future, today. But that it doesn't exist in heaven. So what they are telling in the Bible about I was there before him, that is what they want to tell you, that there is no year no day, no month in what they are saying, because everything is floating. And we are talking like the time is going like waves. So what happened 400 years ago, exactly the same happened today. So that's past is not the past in reality, because that is what happened now. But it have happened 400 years ago, if we see it in the earthly way to see it, because we count the years and the months and the days here on earth. But in heaven there is only one day. They don't need to know if it's December or if it's May or October, or if it's the day 2, 5, 6. It's only one day. It's day 1, if you want to say it like that, day 1, forever. And there is no years, because it have not passed a whole day like we count it here on earth. I hope you understand that it's a floating thing. So what they are saying in the Bible is written of people here on earth. So they place in those years and date, the days, months, because they write it as a book. But you can, the evidence of this is that the Catholic Church had took away many of these books they find. So they make a decision. They have a meeting about what books should be in the Bible. And then they took those books, but there were more books that we could read in if they have placed it in the Bible. So that's a human way to place it in that order. Those books should be, they think. But there is books in the Bible that those experts, they say that book should have been coming before that other book. So even if it's in the Bible, they also say that some books is in the wrong order. So that is a human way, an earthly way to do a book. But in the spirit way, there is no time. It's only one day. And that you doesn't need to say time for, because we don't need a time. When there is no night that make a change of that day, day become night. The day doesn't come to be night. So this is very important things, this spirit that have going around me the whole time is talking about. He looked like, I know it's not a picture of God, but he looked like God that I saw in the throne room when I was in hypnosis. I was in the throne room. He looked like that. He walking around here. And he said that there is no time in heaven, you always live in heaven in one day, one sunny day. Perfect temperature, perfect air conditioner, no clouds. I have seen it. I have seen heaven, and there is no clouds. There is no rain. It's not coming because. And then you ask how with the flowers and these things in heaven. It's only one day, so the flowers doesn't drink the water. They only need water enough for one day. It doesn't need water. God place water into them for one day. And everything, it's easy to understand. If you understand there is only one day, it gives you answer of many things. So don't stop thinking. You need to divide the spirit thinking, divided, and take away what you think the earthly thinking. You need to think into the spirit way to see things and hear things and understand things. I went out now. Oh, so thank you for listening. And it will never be like I think I should recording it. It was different again. But I'm thankful that you listen. And I have not been to my bank accounts. I hope I am. Thank you. Next time time I'm recording that I will thank you for some support money for me, so I know what to do with this podcast. If I should pay the bills or not, and do the podcast in a different way. So God bless you. Thank you for listening.